This here is Backwoods Billy, coming to you from the beautiful Arctic Delmarva Eastern Shore. Unfortunately, we are in May. Today is the 15th of May. We're expecting temperatures tonight in the high 30s to mid 40s. I just did a review on Dominion's Oktoberfest, then we're going to do Saranacs. And earlier, you look way down there, before that I did one of Goose Islands, and I don't know if I had put... Samuel Adams is another one that I like. There's a lot of them that I like. Oktoberfest is a style of beer I like, but Saranac has the Christmas one that I like a lot, the ale, and they also have a pumpkin ale I like. So they're an interesting brewer. I'm going to talk a little bit about them. It's a Mac Brewing Company, and I like their label, so I'm going to go into that as well. Now, I actually kept this beer because I've seen people online say you should drink the beer right away. Beer was not meant to be consumed in 1 day, 2 days. It was meant to be stored. That's why I was when there was leprosy, people drank beer because they'd been bottled before that, even if they drank out of creeks and streams and rivers. And people that had leprosy bathed, and when they bathed in that stream or washed their clothes, that stuff spread. That's how it spread like wildfire. So the idea of the beer was that it prevented any type of thing spreading. Even in Egyptian times, they drank beer because of that. And beer in the old days was like a food. But neither here nor there. I want to talk about this, and I kept it. The other one I drank was fine. Typically, these beers, you see a medium body, copper color ale. This is brewed the same way in the German style, where they brew it in the springtime. They lager it basically, and it's a refrigeration thing, but it's a temperature-controlled hot to cold unit where it would be stored like in the old days in cold caves. And it's called lagering it until it's ready for
Oktoberfest.
In Germany, it's actually late September through part of October. And in the U.S., there's celebrations in October for Oktoberfest. Now, a traditional beer mug is fine. You have a Stein, or you want to get the big 44-ounce mug, that's fine as well. Put your leader hose on, whoever floats your boat. Now, Saranac, which I'm an old man, so I am going to need my glasses. And
Can you see me now?
the other one's it's a pop top as well. Saranac. I like this. Got the little cap on there. Brewing Company, Oktoberfest beer. Now this has on there. Want more? Find us on draft. Saranac.com/find a beer. They're on Facebook and Twitter. Makes sense in today's market. Alcohol by volume. 5.4%. IBUs 20. Woo! It's on there. Like this one? Try Adirondack Lager. So they're telling you if you like this beer, you might like this one. Smart marketing. And it's like the same style you see the Oktoberfest beers with the little checkered pattern. Saranac, or Oktoberfest German-style lager, a family brewery since 1888. Saranac.com, SARANAC.com. Toasty, malty, October, an authentic German-style lager, passed down through through 4 generations. One sip will send you straight to Munich. Now this says that this has been brewing. Where's it at? For over 3 centuries of brewing. That's impressive. It's got the government warning on it. I think all information on it is kind of neat that they put it on there. And some beers that I like, I'll actually keep for a while. And the reason I do that, see, and same with the other bottles, when these kind of pop tops, one, it's labeled like Dominion's was, and 2, you can actually brew your own beer, reuse it. It tells you to please recycle the bottle, which is interesting. You do crafts with the beer caps before. You can do buttons, magnets, clocks. Put it under a table with a bunch of beer caps and layer it with polyurethane.
Play checkers with them. Play checkers with them.
Play checkers with them. I mean, all kind of things you can do with them. Anyway, 5.4% alcohol by volume, 20 IBUs. And this is done in the traditional style, like I said. And it has your same thing, 5 ingredients, your malts, your hops, your yeast, water, malts, hops, yeast, barley. That's it. So anyway, malted barley. Anyway, it's got 5 basic, you have to think about it, but it's 5 basic ingredients to make the beer. That's it. So anyway, there's no adjuncts, which is not a negative thing. Back then, he just did it because things were limited and bakeries were mosquito. From being outdoors, that kind of happens. It wasn't even in the beer; it's because I'm outside. Now this one, some of the ones are more golden. This is a copper, like a light copper color, more to the golden, where a lot of these are more to the amber or darker ambers. And the newer, when you actually see the, if you go to a lot of them are more golden, even light golden. And the head on this is white. It is not as well, this is still coming up an off-white, but it's not as like extra slight off-white. But there you go. There's the color to this, like a light iced tea or green tea, I would say. What would you call it, green tea?
Honey tea, maybe.
Yeah, honey tea, something like that. It was lighter. You smell this as more of a cracker, jelly, not quite as jelly. You smell the toffiness to it, like a vanilla, like almost like a custard. Like, you feel like a caramel coffee like this. You put it to it. More dough. You smell some of the hops, the floral, the earthiness. This has got Sapphire and Mount Hood hops in it, so those are 2 hops for this style. Now, this has woodsy character to it. You pick up right away with this. Some beers have this, some beers don't. And that's good. This is kind of reminds me of something that goes very, very well with a cigar. As you smoke cigars, like a good cigar, it's got that like woodsy character to it. Cracker meal. You get your earthiness and your woody character to it.
What about your mouthfeel?
Mouthfeel is medium. I would say on this scale, this would be like your mid-medium, like your Dominion would be like a heavier medium, and Dominion would be on the line of like, I think they're yield, but I drink a lot of it. Same line as Oktoberfest. It would be that kind of on the heavier side of medium, and then Goose Island would be in that kind of category. This would be on the lighter side of medium, or medium, I should say, right in the middle of medium. Not quite on the light side, right in the middle of it. I like this. This is a good beer. If you don't like a beer as sweet as some of your Oktoberfest are out there, you'll probably like this. This is as bitter as like an IPA by any means.
Sorry, my hand cramped.
But it's still there, so it's good. I mean, it's normalized to 13 degrees when you're plate toast with this, so you where your starting thing when it was 5.4% alcohol by volume, 20 IBUs, and how much malt you use, this makes a difference too. So that's right there. Now with the food pairings with this, the same type of thing. Cheese would be like your hot cheese, soft cheeses, any type of wurst, like your knockwurst. Obviously a hot dog would go with this. Hamburgers, any type of bar food would go well with this. I would say stuff because this isn't as sweet, but it's still sweet, not as sweet as some other beers. You could probably do some other dishes with this that would be fine with it. Like chicken would be fine with it, doesn't be spicy. That's my opinion. Any type of food pairing is kind of like wine, you're matching it, so it's opposite or the same as. This is good. So this is not like some of the ones that fit into the apricot category, and then sweet maltiness. It's sweet, but not as sweet, and it finishes more on the bitter side than most Oktoberfest. Not anywhere near an average beer, but it's good. I mean, it's earthy, woodsy character to it. It's nice. It's a backwoods Billy. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. It's yummy, 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 yummy. Tummy. So anyway, I like this. And the thing I like about this, another thing, is this beer has a lot of lacing still on the glass. I like that. The head retention lasted a while. And if you go over to Germany, you get both of it. More what you're going to see is this type of more of a golden style. And I personally like the apricot as well. I like both kinds. I like all beer, but when I review a beer, I like to put this in there. My thing is more towards a porter or a stout, most of those types of beers. And I did this on purpose because when I buy stuff, I buy it by the case. And I try to save it for you. This is the last I have of this. Cold this, so I drink it. But I just want to prove to people that somebody says, you can't, first, this is only 5% alcohol, and we're supposed to release in September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months is still fine. You can probably get away with up to a year with this. I wouldn't go any further than that with it. Not a problem to keep the taste there. You start getting to 7% alcohol, you can sell it longer, 10, 14, you can do for a couple of years. So that's when you see these people that are your beer gurus that are out there, like Garrett Oliver, who's, you see a lot of schools he has on tasting beer and food pairings, and anybody that knows the Brooklyn Brewery, that's Garrett Oliver's the brewmaster. He's a genius. He talks about how to store beer, blah, blah. Very, very knowledgeable. You can store some of this stuff. Don't let somebody tell you can't. I mean, even the people that own Stone Brewer were talking about it, big craft brewery. I see people say if you get an IPA, you have to drink it within a day or two. Bullshit. Anyway, Backwoods Billy, 2 thumbs up.